Hi, so today I'll demonstrate how the GradeX application works in complete detail and the working of it. So this is the login screen where you have to enter your username, password, and the work related information. You can click on remember me if for the next time if you want to re-enter everything. Now just start the GradeX session. If the desktop is fresh, like if we are installing the application for the first time, you are going to see the steps that we have to do. So I'll just go one by one through each step, and these are the mandatory one-time setup that we have to do in the GradeX application. So the first is the text configuration. Click on this. So you can see this says about the iOS test configuration, where you can, according to your requirement, you can just toggle on or off the test that you want to perform on the device. After configuring your test profile, you can just click on save. Similarly, you have to do for the Android. You have to uh, switch on or off the test that you want for your Android devices. After doing that, we'll again come to the home screen and we'll see the next step is the Wi-Fi configuration. Click on it and see if your SSID and password is entered. If not, you have to enter it from here. You can go from here, or if you know any, if you know the name of your SSID and password, you can enter the details and the password and click on save. After that, we have a printer configuration. This is required for your print, the label that you will print. So you can customize the field, customize the type of label, like how you want your label to look, and the dimensions and the logo, width, size, font, anything according to your need. After configuring the printer settings, then you can come back. Now the last and the most important step that you have to do to see the device appearing here on your home screen is going in the USB port mapping and mapping the ports. So for this, I will show you how we actually map and the correct way to do it. So on the right side, you can see I have a two USB cables coming out from my system or a USB hub. It can be 2, it can be 20, according to the system requirement. And before starting the port mapping, you can just click remap to make sure if there is any previous configured profile that can be deleted. So I'll just connect to the port 1, my iOS device. You can connect it and I'll disconnect if I see the number 1 appearing over here. Now I will do the same for the second device. I will connect it and see if the number appears. That means it is mapped, not disconnected. After port mapping, right now I'm just mapping a two device. I'll click on save. Now if you come back to your home screen, you will see that you can see the two empty slots available stating that waiting for device, waiting for device.
Now for the iOS and then the Android system, we have a different setup procedure. I'll just guide you one by one for each. So for the iOS system, it is very simple and we provide a zero touch uh, setup for the iOS device. What you have to do for the mapped port for the an iOS phone, you just have to connect your unactivated iOS device. Once you connect it, you can see on the left side on the desktop, it is stating activating device. It will just take few seconds to activate the device and skip it to the main screen without you doing anything manually. So as you can see on the right side, the uh, on the iOS screen, on the iOS device, you can see the device is set up completely without me doing anything, and the application is GradeX application is installed. And in the meanwhile, you can see the details, like it is ready to diagnose. Now you can open the application and diagnose it. So this is the test that you have configured for the iOS. So you can see Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, proximity, and everything that you have configured. Now you just have to click on Start Test, and one by one you have to perform. It is a proximity test. So for this to check, just wave your hand. Now it's a LCD test for any black or dead spot. This is your uh, calibration, screen calibration test to check if there is any dead pixel on your screen. So you have to run your fingers through the dots. Now this is the front camera test, back and the flash, ultra wide camera test. We provide a separate test for each module of the camera. Now the button test. Now the vibration. You have to press yes if you feel the vibration of the phone. This is the face ID test. You have to bring your face in the center in a such a manner that your eyes and ears are visible. Now this is the auto rotation test. We have to rotate the phone such that the ball touches all four sides. This was the automated test for the speakers. And now for the speakers and the mic, and now there is a mic quality check, which is a feedback based test. You have to click on start and the number will be played, and you have to, based on the quality, you have to state whether it was correct or not. Earpiece test. Basically, earpiece is present over here for calling purposes, and so you can see I have done all the tests. Uh, And after all the test has been done, you can see the complete tick mark on the right side. After completing every test, you can just click on complete test. But before that, I'll just show you there is written port 1. This is very significant for you for the ease of knowing where the device is located. So after doing all the tests, just click on complete and you will see all diagnoses are completed for the phone. Now, on the desktop, you see the color has changed from green to blue, stating that your device diagnostics is completed and your result has been sent to the server or your reporting panel. For that, you can see, you can go in reports and you can see your device details. This is the complete detailed report of the phone that you have just diagnosed.
I'll go through each details that this card, this compact card shows. It shows IMEI 1, IMEI 2, serial of the phone, model number of the phone, color of the phone, SIM lock slash network lock, ESN, this is basically the blacklist check, and the battery health, the firmware version, region, and the FMIP iCloud lock, MDM, battery current capacity, OEM, very important for the genuinity of the phone. It states whether the phone is genuine or not genuine. You can just click and see the detailed components genuineness. So battery is genuine, screen is genuine, front camera, rear camera, ultra wide camera, so entire camera, right vision. And does this phone support eSIM? So this phone doesn't support eSIM, it will show no. If it supports, it will show yes in a red color. The next we have G, that is the grade that you want to assign to your phone. You can select it from here. And the note section, this section shows whatever the fault your phone has, it will be automatically mentioned in here. This is important or this is required because when you print a label, I'll show you. When you print a label, you have something, some block over here that shows Face ID, camera, mic. These faults tells you that what issue does the phone has. So this is required for that. After that, we have push test configuration. If you change test configurations from here and you want to perform the test with the updated configuration, you have to push the new test configuration. If you want to manually install an application, if for any reason the application was installed, if you want to print the label, if you want to wipe the device, and this is the battery. This shows the detailed inspection of the battery, and this is the pull test result. You can force sync all the test of this device to the server. Power off if you want to power off this particular device, and this is for the test pop-up if you manually want to change the status of the test. For Android, we have a different setup procedure. First, you have to now if you see my phone is not connected to my system. So first, what you have to do is manually skip the setup in Android, and you have to land to home screen after setting up the country, region, and everything. Different phone has different setup screens. So one by one, you have to go through each. Once you have completed your manual setup, now you have to go in settings of this phone and you have to turn on the USB debugging. So for most of the phone, the step is very common. You go in settings, system and updates, um, sorry, about device, in version, and for the on the version number you tap 7 times, and now you see you are now developer. After seeing this pop-up, you can go back and click on system and update. Here you will see a new option, that is a developer option. Go in here, scroll down, and if you see USB debugging option, just turn it on and click on allow. Okay. So once you have turned on the USB debugging, now you can connect this cable to phone. Once you connect this, you will see a pop-up, allow this computer for debugging. You have to click on this and allow. So if you connect, it will automatically try to connect your device to the Wi-Fi. You can see it has connected now. It will automatically install and launch the GradeX application for you. You can see the status. It is saying installing application and pushing configuration. So now you can see you have to give all the permission while using the app allow. So this captcha is only for, I guess, Oppo and few other devices. Most of the Android device doesn't show this captcha. After doing this, activate your phone. Now you will see the similar interface, similar test that we have done on the iOS. You have to just click on start, and one by one each test will be performed, similar to iOS. Proximity. You can read the detailed guide. This is the dead pixel test. You can see the spots or anything in 9 colors. This is again the screen calibration test. The tests are very similar to the iOS, but few tests are different compared to iOS. Again, the front camera test, back wide camera test, volume test, vibration test. This is again the accelerometer or auto rotation test. You have to test. So this was the automated, and now the quality check. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Earpiece, flashlight test. So for each test in Android, we have provided a detailed description, what it does and how it performs. After completing every test on the Android device, you can click on the complete uh, icon on the right, top right, and you will see the summary report of the device. Now coming back to the desktop screen, you can see it was Oppo phone, RAM and ROM. IMEI is 1 and 2, serial model again, FRP. Like FMI, iCloud, we have FRP lock for Android, that is a Google Cloud lock. Battery status good, firmware, region, MDM, root, eSIM, similar to a iOS. Again, the note section you can see. If I click, Now it will be clear, like Bluetooth was failed, it will be automatically added. Back menu silent, these buttons were failed, so these were automatically added. Similar, we have the detailed battery view for Android also. Push configuration, install application and print label for Android also, and the data wipe for Android also. So this was the feature for iOS and Android that we give the clients, and the detailed diagnostics that we provide. After that, we on the right side, if you see, this are the bulk operation that we perform. So once you select all, this is for selecting all devices available. If you want only a device, some device to be get selected, you can just unselect it from here. So for now, I'm just selecting it all. You can select all and do the bulk operation like erase, power off, print labels, push test configuration, connect to Wi-Fi, disconnect to Wi-Fi, and install application on the selected devices. Uninstall applications. So you can perform all these bulk operations from here. And for the individual, you can just perform the wipe from here, print label from here, wipe from here, and the print label from. For right now, I'll show you how we perform the bulk operation. I have selected all the devices, that is 1 and 2. After that, I'll just click on erase selected device. A pop-up will appear and it will show you. You can just confirm it by selecting erase. After that, you can go in the report section to get the certificate of the erasure. So this is the certificate for the erasure for the two devices that I have done erase this.